Okay.
Can you flex real quick?
Flex real quick?
Jesus. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Free health coaching.
Wow. Where have you been?
How are you?
I'm good. You have a British accent?
I do.
I love British accents.
Oh, thank you very much.
Where are you, in America or are you in England?
I am in LA right now.
Nice. What if I told you that I am making a YouTube video right now?
Oh, you are?
Mm-hmm.
What's your YouTube channel?
So my YouTube channel is just my name. It's Patrick Lyons. What if I told you guys that I'm actually making a YouTube video right now?
Are you?
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah. Basically, I am an online fitness coach. So I decided to go on Omegle and just ask people if they would ask me any questions you have related to fitness, nutrition, exercise.
That would be amazing. I'm trying to lose weight.
All right. Ask me anything you want. If there's anything that you'd like to know about in the world of health and fitness that I can try and answer for you.
Oh my God.
Free health coaching.
Wow. Where have you been?
What? Give me some questions. What do you got?
All right. So I actually currently, from this past month, I've lost 15 pounds.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know if I haven't even tried. It wasn't because I was working out or anything. I think it's literally because I've been unintentionally intermittent fasting. I would wake up at like 2 p.m. and I have nothing to do, but I'm trying to tone up my body.
Okay.
So I have been running every day, trying to. I don't normally work out, but I've tried to run around the block every day.
Yeah.
And I would do like core workouts, but I don't know what the best, because I'm trying to tone up my stomach, but I don't know how. I don't know. I've never had a toned stomach. I don't know what that means.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay, well, number one, I'm like, I need to lose like 15 pounds.
Okay.
But like, I can't go to the gym anymore because we're like locked in. So like, what can I do like effectively as far as like diet or exercise?
Okay, I mean, I already have an opinion on this, but like, what's your opinion on keto diets?
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Okay, so my opinion on keto diet is that it 100% can work, but you definitely don't have to do it, and it is long-term not the most optimal. And even in the short term, for certain things, it is not the most optimal. I'll tell you why I say that. So, I guess first question for you. You lost 15 pounds over the course of last month. Do you know that for sure? Like you've been weighing yourself type thing?
Well, like a month ago, I think I was 147 pounds.
Yeah.
I know you're in America. And then now I think I'm 131 or 132.
Okay. So you definitely did. So if you've lost that much, actually, wait, second question. You said you didn't work out before. Like, did you not work out at all before and now you're running every day? Or
I did not work out at all. I think I'm such a inconsistent person when it comes to working out.
Yeah. So I'll start with exercise. The first and foremost thing is that most of the workouts that are like, say, shared on social media, they aren't going to be super effective because they're more so cardio than resistance training. If you're not familiar with the term resistance training, that's just like weights or it's resistance bands, anything that like you are, using your muscles to a point of fatigue. Problem with a lot of the workouts shared on social media is that it's like, let's say body weight squats. I bet either of you could do a ton of those. Like when I say a ton, I mean like more than 30. And the reason why I use that number is because once you can do more than 30 of something, you're kind of going away from the resistance training zone and into like more of the cardio zone. And that means that you cannot progressively overload to the point where you get stronger. So the ketogenic diet is the concept that you switch a majority of your calories to fat calories rather than carbs. And in doing so, you go into a state of what is known as ketosis. And ketosis means that you're using ketones, which come from fat, for your primary energy source rather than glucose, which comes from carbs. So at the most basic level, that is what is happening. Okay, so I'll give you my overall assessment. So if you were unintentionally intermittent fasting and you ate less as a result, the eating less part is what probably caused the majority of your weight loss. because it sounds like until you started running, you probably weren't moving a whole lot, especially being in quarantine. You're probably just kind of like chilling in your room. So obviously it's due to the food. I will also say, unfortunately, the rate at which you lost weight is not ideal. Which I know, like you said, it wasn't even intentional, but you just have to live with it and then adapt accordingly moving forward. I would say as an ideal goal, you would want to lose no more than 1% of your body weight per week. So if you weigh, let's average it 150 pounds at the start, you wouldn't want to lose any more than 1.5 pounds per week.
Yeah. What do you think of like intermittent fasting? I've been seeing that on Snapchat a lot, and I'm like, ooh, like let's do it.
Yeah, so intermittent fasting can work, but it absolutely is not obviously the only way to lose weight or to quote unquote diet in the right way. The reason why this can work is because inherently, if you were consuming a ton of fat, you are also consuming a ton of protein, because like most of the fats that people tend to eat on keto are from meat. And what this does is it makes it so you have so much protein in your diet that you just physically feel more full from every meal that you eat, because protein is the most satiating macromolecule out of protein, carbs, and fats. Satiating means like fills you up. So what that gets to is that for a lot of people, because you're cutting out carbs, which people tend to overeat anyways, and you're eating a ton of protein, you will just feel more full, and you will tend not to eat the things that people overeat, like carbs, cookies, tortillas, rice, breads, all of that. So that is why it can work. But here's why I say it is not the most optimal. I would not recommend working out your core every single day. I know you said you take stretch days type thing, but what I would more so recommend is like no more than every other day doing core, because that allows you to hit it really hard. It doesn't mean you even have to be sore the next day, but hit it really hard to the point where like during the workout, every set you reach a point of fatigue where you're like, wow, I really couldn't do another rep, or like maybe I could do 1 or 2 more reps, but no more than that. And then do, however many sets you do, and then give yourself the full next day to rest from working core. That doesn't mean you can't do other stuff, but just working core, give it a rest. And then that way you have basically 48 hours between sessions. And that allows you to hit it super hard again the next day, rebuild, recover, hit it hard 48 hours later. So when you do high intensity exercise, like let's say lifting weights in the gym, high intensity weightlifting, you use glucose as your primary energy source, or specifically glycogen, which is something that is stored in your muscles. It's glucose stored in muscle. So if you are on the ketogenic diet in which you don't have glucose, and yet you are doing high intensity lifting in which you don't have glucose, you can't perform as optimally as you would on a normal diet. So what this leads to is that if you compare 2 different people doing the exact same workouts on 2 different diets, the person on keto probably, at least in the long term, once the glycogen is depleted, will not be able to perform at the same level as the person who's eating a normal diet. So that is a big reason why I would not recommend the keto diet to most people.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was very informative.
Yeah. Thanks for asking it.
Well, thank you for telling me that.
Yeah.
I'll check out your video.
Yeah, check it out. That's my YouTube. And then if you feel like looking up on Instagram, it's the same thing. It's just my name, Patrick Lyons. But yeah, hope this was like somewhat meaningful in your night tonight.
No, it was. We've been like looking stuff up forever, trying to figure out what to do.
Yeah.
Now we have ideas.
Yeah, and if you have any other questions, feel free to hit me up on Instagram. I'm pretty active there. Okay,
cool. I hope your video goes well.
I know.
Thank you so much.
Well, my name is Isabella, and I'm not actually British.
What?
Thank you for the great advice. I feel like since you gave me such good advice, I was like, maybe I'm going to have to, because if I message him on Instagram, you're not British, I'm going to be like, I know.
I love that. Well, thank you for revealing it to me. I appreciate that.
So nice talking to you.
Yeah, nice talking to you too, Isabella. Hope you have a good rest of your night. What if I told you I'm actually filming a YouTube video right now?
I just gave out all my information.
No, I wouldn't put that in. You're good.
That's sweet. I might be kind of worried.
It's nothing weird. I'm a fitness coach, so I'm asking people to ask me any questions they have about diet, nutrition, exercise, etc.
Okay, me, because I'm all up.
How do I get a 6-pack in a month?
What amount of fat do you currently think you have to lose?
What amount of fat?
Yes, like in pounds.
I'd say about 10 to 15 pounds.
Okay. If you have 10 to 15 pounds to lose, I would say realistically, it'll take you 2 months, not 1 month to get a six pack. Because if you were to get a six pack in 1 month, you would also lose muscle right now.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't really know whether I have like 10 to 15 pounds to lose because my body fat percentage is at like, I think 9% right now.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So I don't like, I was just giving like a number.
Would you say, like, do you already have like a 2-pack?
No, hell no.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't.
I got a 6-pack in the fridge, but that's about it.
Okay, so yeah, if you don't have like a 2-pack or if you don't have anything showing yet, realistically, you probably do have 10 to 15 pounds to lose. So I would say that'll take you about 2 months.
I am 97 pounds and I will not gain weight for the life of me, but I also have the worst diet ever, and I don't know what I really, really need to gain weight.
Okay.
I don't want to go to the gym until I get a steady diet because I feel like if I go to the gym, I'm just going to lose everything.
Gotcha. So first and foremost, if you're not gaining weight, you are not eating enough food.
Mm-hmm.
The only exception to that would be if you had hyperthyroidism.
Yes.
And I'm not a medical professional in that way. I can't diagnose you.
I don't think I have hyperthyroidism now.
So you don't have that. So in any other situation, you literally just have to eat more. If you feel like you can't eat enough, it is because your stomach has adapted to the amount of food that it is used to taking in.
Well, I'm a major.
You nutrition major?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Is there anything that you're struggling with in the quarantine specifically, diet or exercise related?
Oh, well, my sleep schedule's whack right now.
Oh, yeah.
How so?
I go to sleep really late, and then I wake up and I'm tired, and I take naps.
Gotcha.
When he says late, he means 5 or 6 a.m.
That's when you go to sleep?
Sometimes later.
Oh my gosh. Especially if you're trying to like lean out, build that good look that you want. You don't want to lose muscle in the process. And the key there is going to be you continue making progress from workout session to workout session, or at least from week to week. So what I mean by that is don't do 15 decline push-ups every set of every week. Make sure you either increase reps or make the exercise harder. So if you have both of your hands at shoulder width currently, one thing you can do is do sets where one hand is off to the side, one hand is close, and then do another set like this. And you'll probably be able to do even fewer of that because you're really focusing on one pec at a time.
Okay. Can you flex real quick?
Flex real quick?
Jesus. Yeah.
Yeah, working out's I love it. It's my thing. So what that equates to is you don't need to like go all out and eat everything in the world right away. What I would say is increase your calorie intake slightly, and then the next week do that again, and just keep slightly increasing your calorie intake on a week-to-week basis. And then after maybe 4 or 5 weeks, you're at the calorie intake you need to be. Your goal should be to gain somewhere between 0.5 pound and 1 pound per week. So you don't need to like rapidly gain, a little bit per week. I actually just launched my own at-home program because like I have my own program for the gym. It's customizable to my clients, but it's like now that we're all in this at-home environment, I decided to make a full at-home program optimized basically for a lot of the things that I was just talking about plus more. As soon as I wake up, I do my full morning routine. So like I go and make breakfast, I take my shower, I get dressed. I used to even put on my work badge, but I don't do that part anymore because I'm not going into work. But everything else is the exact same because then it feels like I'm maintaining some sense of normalcy. And I've actually improved with my sleep because now I go to sleep and wake up at the exact same time 5 days a week. I don't like, this is a weekend, so it's an exception, but that's helped a lot. So that's just me.
Appreciate the insight.
Well, if you feel like looking up the YouTube video, my channel is Patrick Lyons. And then if you feel like asking any more questions or if you're interested in any of my programs or anything, Patrick Lyons is my name on Instagram.
On Instagram. Okay, got it. Let me copy and paste. Okay, got it.
All right. Have a good night. Thanks for chatting.
Thanks.
Peace.
Thanks for all the information.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Have a good night, guys.
Yeah, you too, later.
See ya. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to smash that thumbs up button, drop a comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. I know it's kind of weird giving people fitness advice on Omegle, but I actually have a ton of fun doing it. So if you have any questions you would like me to answer, feel free to drop them in the comments or just shoot me a message on Instagram. I'm super active there, so would be happy to answer there as well. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.